jump on here again and give you a second video for today. All right, y'all. So listen, I, of course, to all of my new family members and new followers, new subscribers, new family members, hello, hi, welcome. And to my tribe and family at large, listen, welcome back. Thank you all, so much for coming back and watching another video. Y'all know I'm always plugging our live stream that we have in the week. Usually it's on Thursdays. It's been moved to Friday nights here lately. So I'd love for you to join us on the Friday night live streams. Of course, turn your notification bells on so you know when we're going live. All right. And y'all know every time we drop a video on the channel, the goal of the day is, of course, 2.1K plus on the likes. If you rocks with your girl, y'all, what? Hit that like button, hit that like. Y'all hit that like button for y'all, girl. Please hit that like button, hit that like. Okay. Y'all got it? One time, two times, every time for your girl. All right. Okay, y'all, let's jump into the topic of this video. Why does the narcissist feel like they can come back to you whenever they want? Okay. Why do they feel like they have a infinite pass, if you will, in and out of your life? You know, why do they feel like they have a revolving door into your life? Why? Well, you know, I'm going to talk about that in this video because I want y'all to hear this out. And this is what, because a lot of times when we are allowing narcissists to return, it's because it's something that we need from them. And it's also because the narcissist is so manipulative and they're so abusive and they know how to do these different things, you know, and how to set it up. Let me just put it like that, how to set it up. These birds are really abusive, you know, and they really do understand how to tinker around with a person's emotions, their feelings. They love that. You know, that's a narcissist for you. But with respect to, you know, why do they feel like they can come in and out of your life when they want? Well, the way that they abuse and the way that they treat you in the relationship, they treat you like property. Okay, so when a person owns something, okay, that when they have ownership over a particular thing, they can do whatever they want to do with that piece of property. If they want to sell it, they can sell it. If they want to alter it, they can alter it. I'm just giving y'all, I want y'all to really see this. I want to draw out this example for you. If they want to let someone else borrow it, they can do that too. If they want to get rid of it, they can do that too, because they own that property. That's theirs. It belongs to them. Okay. Now, when it comes to relationships and people, okay, narcissists have this thing called objectivity. You know, they treat their supply like objects, right? To just be used, to do whatever it is they want to do. So, you know, that example that I just gave you about, you know, property, when people own property. Okay. So narcissists think of their supply, you and I, that we once were. They think of us like that too. Now, the biggest caveat with this is there's this thing called, watch this, closure. Now, that is going to relate to relationships. All right. But a narcissist thinks just like a regular property owner. They think they can pick your life for you. They want to pick your occupation. They want, if you allow them, they will create your menu, your diet. Okay. They will tell you where you can shop, where you can go worship, where you can't worship. All of these different things. They'll tell you how to wear your hair, how to wear your clothes. They do all of that, right? But the number one thing that happens with this, and the reason they feel like they can come in and out of your life when they want to, is because they think they own you, and they know that when they leave you, when they ghost you, or they start an argument and won't let you give your side of the argument, I'm showing y'all how they set it up. They start an argument just so they can get out and leave, okay? Won't allow you to tell your side of it, or they'll put you in this place of shame, And they will victim shame you too, because when you try to tell them, or they're good at this, bringing up your past, throwing it in your face. You know what I'm saying? They'll bring up the past. Basically, okay, well, I'm gonna bring that up and just put that right back in your face. Okay, stuff that you told them that was confidential, that you didn't necessarily want to have conversation with anybody else about, whatever, and then they'll make you feel shameful for that, and then you want to go back and explain. Well, and then they'll tell you, see, that's why I'm leaving you, because that problem right there. Now, that's not the problem. You know, it's really them, but they're just using it to leave you. You know what I'm saying? To just get away for a moment. Because, see, they need to go change the oil. I mean, you know, these birds, they got to get out. I mean, you know, they got to fly from tree to tree. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, they'll use that against you. And you're like, I can't believe you did that. You're trying to have a conversation with you. You meeting the voicemail. They're not responding to your text messages. They're not calling you back. No. They're because this is how they set you up for the revolving door, right? These are ways, I'm showing y'all ways that these people are able to walk in and out of your life. Let's go. They don't call the children. Y'all got kids together. You ain't calling the kids either. You know, like, what is wrong with you? Like, I mean, I know we had our argument or whatever, but you're not talking to the children. Let me tell you something about a narcissist. Baby, when they on the outs with you, they don't love us anyway. You know what I'm saying? Never had any type of love for you. But when the narcissist is on the outs with you, baby, they don't like you. They don't like your dog, your cat. They don't like your fence. They don't like your clothes, your shoes. None of that, because they're immature, y'all. Immature. But they use these manipulation tactics that I'm telling you about to get out and do whatever it is they want to do, so you can't tell your side, so you can't explain what you meant when you said X, Y, and Z. They already know what you meant. They already know that you didn't mean to do it. They already know that it was not your fault, right? But because a lot of us, and I'm going to say, because I was included in that at one time, a lot of you have to have that closure. I want to tell you something. This is how a narcissist sets you up, sometimes for a lifetime of running in and out of your life, in and out of your life. This is how they do it, because a narcissist understands the sensitivity that you have and the level of sensitivity. They use that against you. Yeah, they do. They use it against you. And see, but what you got to do is you have to be wise enough, and you got to be strong enough to recognize what's happening. That's why I'm dropping this video. Don't ever let somebody make your life a revolving door. No, it's a two-way. Either you coming in or you going out. This door don't switch. It don't swing on a pendulum. It don't swing on hinges that goes back and forth. No, boo-boo. Either I'm going to let you in this bad boy or this blessed life I have, or you're going to be on your way out the door. We don't have a revolving door set up not in this situation. See, whenever you learn this, when you learn how they set you up for it, you can go back in your mind and you probably be thinking about, yeah, they did do that. I mean, seriously, start an argument, then you don't see them for 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks. I mean, they ghost you. They tell you they're going to come over. You wait all day long for them to come over there. They don't show up. That's on purpose. They don't show up. They don't come over there. And then they'll call you up and set up a date with you. Tell you that they're going to come pick you up at a certain time next week or whatever. We're going to go out so-and-so. Baby, they don't show up. No call, no show. Just ghost it. Then reach out to you 3, 4 weeks later, and you done been calling them, texting them, trying to figure out what happened. Narcissists purposely not answering the phone. They purposely not returning the text message. They out there changing the oil, boom. That's what they doing. Yeah. So what you got to do is you got to dismantle the revolving door by understanding that you are nobody's property at all. You ain't nobody's property. Get out of here. I'm talking about seriously. You got to say to yourself, the only somebody I belong to is my parents. Okay. Your kids. I'm talking about these are these are blood relationships, and certainly our God if you are a believer. Baby, you don't owe a narcissist your life. You don't owe them your life. You don't owe them that. They certainly not going to give you that. You understand what I'm saying? But this is how they set you up to come in and out of your life. This is why they think they can come in and out of your life, because they're not going to give you closure. Remember that. They're not going to play fair with you. They're not going to be fair. Okay? They're always going to do things in a manipulative way to make you react. Listen, react, not respond. To react in a certain type of way, because that's what they're looking for. They're looking for that reaction. See, baby, when you get wise and you understand what these birds are doing, you no longer react. You respond. You respond with that revolving door has been pulled off the hinges, sir. That thing don't work no more. It's a one-way door, and the door that you came in is now sealed shut. You can't come back in here. No, ma'am. No, sir. You won't be able to come back. All right? You let their stupidity be your closure. I said that before. But this is how a narcissist thinks that they can come in and out of your life. You got to stop it. They won't. You got to stop that. All right, family? So y'all listen, I hope y'all really take this in and don't allow them to just keep having chances and chances, because they're setting you up with manipulation. This is how they do it. I love you, fam. Take really good care of yourselves. Do something nice for yourself, all right? I love you all, and I will see you all healed and whole at the top. Shalom, family. Peace.